Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Paola and I post videos almost every week except for the past 2 months. I had a lot happen in my life in the past 2 months that I will be talking and sharing with you guys in another video on here pretty soon. But today's video, I wanted to introduce you guys to my goats. Okay, so last time I was here and I talked to you guys, it was like 2 months ago. I let you know that we were recently moving. We were trying to find a house. We wanted a bigger space, but in the meanwhile, we were going to go rent out my boyfriend's uncle's property. And he has a really big property, a really nice property. He has a lot of land. And when we got here, he had 4 chickens. And I was always raised like in the city, but my boyfriend was raised like in the country. Like, he's always been around animals and stuff, so he really wanted to get more animals and get like a rooster and more chickens, and that's how we started. He got a rooster and a few more chickens, and then down the road now we have down the road we have a bunch of goats, we have ducks, we have geese, we have chickens. We just have a bunch of animals. I was literally trying to count them the other day, and we have probably over 60 animals right now on the property. My favorite of all the animals we have are our goats. I am obsessed with our goats. I love them. So I decided that it was finally time that I come back on here and I let you guys know what we've been up to. We've been so busy like just getting all the animals situated and taking care of them and building like their little areas that I really haven't had time to come on here. So I finally did. I finally am filming this video and I'm gonna show you guys. So basically this video is for you guys to meet my goats. All of our goats, for the exception of one, are Nigerian dwarf goats. There is so many breeds of goats, but I found that I really like the Nigerian dwarf goats. They are just mini. They're like mini goats. They're not these big goats. They are typically super friendly, super nice. All of our goats right now are babies, so not yet, but down the road in about a year, they are going to be really good milkers. So that is something that I'm really interested about. I know people have goats for a variety of reasons. Some people have them for meat. Some people have them for just pets, milking. We do not have our goats for meat at all. To each its own, you know. I don't judge anyone on what they do, but that is not what any of my animals are for. Our goats are simply for just to have them as pets. We are going to breed them, so they are going to have their own little babies, and we do plan on milking them. And then we have one other goat. She is a complete mix. Her parents were, her mom was a mix and her dad was a mix, and then she got mixed with another mix. So she is just a bunch of everything. She's just basically a mutt. So we have her. She is super sweet. She's really nice. She is over 3 years old. We're not exactly sure of how old, but we do know she is over 3 years old, and she is currently pregnant and due to have her babies in mid-March. So that is really exciting. It's going to be our first pregnant mama that's going to have babies. Okay, so the first little goats that I want to introduce you guys to are our newest goats. We just got these. This is our little Ariel. Say hi, Ariel. She is a little itty bitty Nigerian dwarf. She is our littlest one. She is the one that is 9 days old. She is just the cutest little thing. One thing about Nigerian dwarf goats and just goats in general is that you have the option of bottle feeding them. So typically it is best for a baby goat to be raised on its mother. That's the best for them to get just the most nutrients that they need and just to live their healthiest life. But you do have the option of bottle feeding baby goats, and that just makes them more friendly and more nice to humans. So when we first got our other goats that are just a little bit older, we got 1 baby that was bottle fed and 2 that were not bottle fed. They were raised on their mother and they were already eating like hay and grain. And we have noticed so many differences in their personalities. The little one that was bottle raised, he is just the nicest, sweetest, cuddliest thing. He like comes to you, he recognizes you, he loves being scratched. So their personalities are just way different. I find that the ones that were raised on their mother, they are a little bit more skittish towards us, and no matter how often we try to make them super friendly, they will always be more towards the skittish side. So that is something that I noted, and I told my boyfriend, hey, when we get more down the road, I want them to be bottle babies. I have the experience of bottle feeding them. I know what they need, I know what it takes, and I can do it. So Both of our little babies that we have right now are bottle fed, and that just makes them the nicest little babies in my opinion. There is such a big difference in their personalities, and it's something that you can't beat. It is a lot of work because they are a baby. You do constantly have to feed them every 2 to 3 hours, but in my opinion it's worth it. I'm at home, I stay at home with them, I'm on it, so in my opinion it's really worth it. So this is Ariel. By the way, you will notice that all of our goats have Disney names. We centered around naming them all Disney names. I just really like that idea. So this is Ariel. She's a little girl, a little doeling. Girls are called does and males are called bucks. So she is our littlest girl. She is very tiny. Let me see if you guys can see just how tiny she is. She is black and white and just the sweetest little thing, and all she likes to do is hop around all day, jump on everything that she sees. It's the cutest thing. I absolutely love baby goats. Okay, this next one, gosh, I just love her so much. I love all my goats, but I do have a favorite, and it is definitely Willow. Like, I love them all equally, but there's just something about Willow and her personality that I just really love. So this is Willow. This is her. It's okay, Willie. She is the cutest little white little goat, and she has these like black and brown little markings, and she has these beautiful little gray eyes. You're okay, baby. So Willow is 12 days old. Willow and Ariel we bought from the same breeder, but they are not sisters. They had different moms and different dads, so they are actually in no way related, but they did come from the same breeder. We bought two because it's really important for goats to have like a playmate, another person. Goats are herd animals. They do really well together. They don't do really well by themselves. Unless you want a little goat that's going to be crying at the top of its lungs all day long, it's important to always have it with someone. So that's why we got two of them. They are living inside right now because they are so tiny. They are a lot tinier than they look on camera, and my heart just can't bear it to put them outside with the bigger goats yet. So they do spend all day outside, so all day grazing on the grass and just playing around, but they do come indoors to sleep at night, and I will probably keep it that way for another week. We don't have like a barn where I could put them in a stall and separate them. All our goats live kind of in the same area, so there's no way that I can make sure that the bigger goats will not be picking on them during the night. So that is just why I keep them inside. Willow has the cutest personality. She just always wants to be held and cuddled and rubbed and scratched, and she's super playful, and that's just what I love about her. I can tell already that when she grows up, she is going to be the sweetest little baby girl. Okay, and now I'm gonna go and show you guys our older goats. They are still babies. The little boy is 4 months old and the little girls are 5 months old, so they are still babies, but when you compare them to them, they are just bigger and older. They do fully 100% live outside. So let's go and meet them. So this little guy right here coming over, this is Finny. Finny is our only male goat. Hi, baby. As you can see by the way that he is letting me scratch him and come near to him, Finny was our bottle raised baby. He was our first bottle raised baby, and his favorite thing in the world is for me to just scratch him. Sometimes he literally falls asleep while I'm doing this. Hi, baby. So like I said, Finny is our only boy, and he has all of the girls are going to be his little girlfriends. So we do plan on breeding all our goats when they are of age. And this lucky dude gets to have them all. So he's going to have little itty babies with all of them. Hi, Willie. So Finny is 4 months old. He is also a Nigerian dwarf goat. He is tan and white with the most beautiful blue eyes in the world. He has his little horns, which he's learning to use. The first mistake we made when getting goats is that we didn't really know how dangerous their horns could possibly be, and we just didn't want to take them off. You know, that's something that comes with them. It's part of them, you know, in nature they're like that. We didn't want to take them off of them, but As we've learned more down the road, we have learned that a lot of people disbud their goats, which is just basically taking their goats off. It's not harmless to them at all. It's actually something that's being practiced a lot more in the goat community. It just makes them so much less dangerous to each other and to other people. So here they are all together. Here is Ariel and Willow, the two little girls, and there is Elsa. So Elsa's gonna be this black and white spotted one. She is extremely beautiful. She has the bluest eyes. Here, Elsa. Come here, Elsa. Say hi. Hi. So Elsa is a Nigerian dwarf goat as well. She is 5 months old, but the way that the breeders that had her and Anna's going to be the full black one in the back. The two of them are sisters, half sisters. They do share the same mom, but they do not share the same dad. The way their breeders bred them, they are basically called mini Nigerian dwarfs. So they are really, really small Nigerian dwarf goats. So this right here, this is our bigger goat. She is the one that I said is pregnant. So we don't have a name for her. We never named her. We just call her Mama because as you can see, they all follow right behind her. So she's not their mom, any of them, but she likes to act like it and they just follow her around. So we just usually call her Mama. So the full black one, here comes Finny. Like I said, bottle babies are the sweetest thing. They just want your attention and your love all the time. Hi, Finn. Look at that beautiful face. I don't know if I mentioned, but his name is Finn, but we like to call him Finny. The beautiful pink nose. Hi, baby. I love you. Here comes Elsa. Hi, Elsie. And that little girl back there, her name is Anna. Anna. She is the troublemaker of the clan. She is always causing ruckus. She is always finding some way to escape her pen and to pretty much just be a giant pain in my booty. She is a really big troublemaker. She's always fighting with them and just jumping all over everything, trying to go in the porch to get the food, but we love her. She is still really, really cute and really sweet. She's just definitely the mischievous one out of all of them. So I want to quickly show you where they sleep and where their food is. So these two little ones follow me like crazy everywhere I go, and here comes everyone else because they already know we're going into their little fenced in area. They probably think they're gonna get more food. So this is their little area. They have this little playground here. They love to climb on things. They have this little picnic table that they climb on, the little tire area that they play in. They have that little house to sleep in, and then they have another little house. This is their hay feeder. So our goats eat hay and grass, whatever they get roaming, and we do give them grain. Goats can't have a lot of grain, so we just give them a little bit of grain once a day in there for them to share. And their waters are here. Goats have to have a fresh water. Okay, another little snack that they all love is this little seed mixture. It just has a bunch of different like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds and things like that, and they love this, as you can see. Something I like to do, and this is just for mama goat since she is eating for 3. I say 3 because goats typically have 2 babies. There could be 1, there could be 2, there could be more than 2, but I like to give her a few little extra treats just so, you know, she's eating for a lot. So I like to give her watermelon slices, and she absolutely loves them. So look at this. Come here, mama. So I cut up a few little pieces of watermelon, and she loves these. I just cut up a few little pieces and I give those to her every day and she eats them up. Okay guys, so that is actually going to be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you enjoyed meeting all my little goats. Know in the comments down below if you guys want to see anything else about our mini little farm related. If you guys want to see like a morning routine, what it looks like feeding all the animals. If you guys want to know any more about our chickens or our ducks or our geese, let me know down below. I'd be glad to film those videos and give you guys a little daily scoop on what it's like. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below. Let me know which one of my goats was your favorite and which one you'd want to see more of. Head over to my Instagram because I post daily videos of all the crazy things that they are up to and they are doing behind the scenes over there. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!